One of my high school memories, I would say, was coming out of my shell and doing my speech in front of the whole senior class as I was running to become a senior class officer.
I would say like Juan Diego gives you what you put into it.
You talk about you're a lifer, but I bet you I've known them maybe 45 years, you know. Greetings, everyone. My name is Dr. Colosimo, and it is heading very quickly toward our graduation season. And as part of graduation, we do this thing called the Senior Review. And it's a series of 10 or 12 interviews with graduating seniors, give them an opportunity to talk about their experiences here on campus and at Juan Diego Catholic High School. So with me today for the Senior Review, we have Michael Byersmith. Welcome, Michael.
Yep.
And we have to my left, Brenden Hankins, and both of these students are 12th grade, and they have the unique kind of experience to be known as lifers. So to begin, Michael, why don't you just talk a little bit about yourself and what your time on this campus has been all about?
My name is Michael Byersmith, and I'm a senior at Juan Diego, and I'm also a lifer. I've been going here since daycare. My family's been very involved in the Catholic community. My parents actually went to Judge, but decided to put me into the better Catholic school in the area.
For sure, yeah,
so
that's for sure true.
I've been just very involved here. I've been a part of the Student Senate, senior class officer, and I also play soccer here at Juan Diego.
Thanks for coming, Michael.
Yeah.
And then to my left is Brenden Hankins, and it's Brnden, not Brandon, but Brenden Hankins.
Yep.
Okay, tell us a little bit about yourself, Brenden.
So my name is Brenden Hankins. I am also a lifer. I've been going here since pre-K4. My mother is also very involved in the school as she used to be a nurse here. I am involved in student government, student senate as a freshman and sophomore, and a senior class officer. And I've been playing baseball for the last 4 years.
So baseball's got some exciting things going on. Did we win the region championship? Were we close to it? What's going on with baseball?
We are region champs. We won region, and we are getting ready for the state playoffs coming up next week.
What position do you play?
I play the outfield.
Okay, you're in the outfield.
Yes,
okay.
sir.
What's unique about you is your mother is Amanda, and tell us about why Amanda Hankins is unique on the Skaggs Catholic Center campus.
My mom, she is unique for the school because she was a great nurse, and I think she brought us all together because I think we all kind of found like a friend through her. She was a great nurse, and she was just able to take care of us.
No, she's very outgoing, very personable,
Yes.
and she was the nurse for all three schools.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's kind of how her, kind of like you were. You're not only a lifer, but for a long time you were the son of an employee at the Skaggs Catholic Center. Yeah. Think through the last, maybe the last 2 or 3 years, or maybe even longer. Like, is there a memory or a story about your time here that, like, you'd like to share that just off the top of your head, if someone were to say that, like, what are you going to recall about your time being a lifer at the Skaggs Catholic Center?
One of my high school memories, I would say, was coming out of my shell and doing my speech in front of the whole senior class as I was running to become a senior class officer. I've always been more of a shy person, and stepping up in front of my peers and giving a speech of why they should vote for me was probably one of my bigger moments as a high school.
So that was the end of your junior year.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's like last year.
Yeah.
Part of the deal was you had to get up and give a speech.
Yep.
You never had to speak in front of an entire class before.
Never. That was my first time.
Yeah. Was it kind of like a bittersweet in the sense that it was, on the one hand, it was really, really difficult, but on the other hand, rewarding or something? Like what?
It was very difficult because I was extremely nervous. Like I said, I've never talked in front of my grade before, but I think it also brought me closer to my grade. I've met a lot more people this year, and just like through doing my senior class officer duties, which yeah.
So talk a little bit about like being a leader, being an athlete, being part of the campus, as a lifer. Like, what would you say the spirit of Juan Diego is all about? Like, what is it?
I would say the spirit of Juan Diego is just a tight-knit community and friendship and being close with everyone, just wanting to all experience it together and not having a bunch of separate identities.
Like a community or a family? Or
Yeah, I honestly see all of my peers as a family. I think Juan Diego is just one big family to me.
Good. Thank you, Brenden. All right, so now you give us your kind of like, thoughts.
So I would say like Juan Diego gives you what you put into it. So like in freshman and sophomore year, I wasn't very heavily involved. I was just in Senate. But then one day when campus life applications were due at like 3:30, me and Brenden just decided in Learning Center to just sign up for everything. We did, I'm in peer ministry, he's social justice. And then we also did senior class officer. So
This was the end of your sophomore year and kind of deciding to take the plunge to actually be in leadership.
Yeah, so I feel like that was like a main separator for me because I've always been like more of a leader on like soccer teams and everything, but I've never actually been a leader of Juan Diego in like my community. And I feel like just knowing everyone was easier than like at a big public school. I felt like I actually could lead all these people because I had like such close connections with them.
You and I have a unique connection in my relationship to your parents.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
So my parents went to Judge while he was a teacher there. So they've said like all the great things about him. My mom was a pretty good student.
They were lying, but no.
Yeah, my mom was a pretty good
What's your
student. My mom's Nicole Hawkins. Yeah. And she now is like big into eating disorders and the CEO of a healthcare company.
Right, like she's like a psychologist.
Yep,
right?
a psychologist. Right, yep. Right. And then my dad, Michael Beyerschmidt, we have the same name. He was more on the sports side and athletics, not much of the academics, but.
So yeah, I was their teacher, right? I taught Nicole and I taught Michael, and they were high school sweethearts.
Yep.
And they ended up getting married, and so I always get that. You're Michael Beyerschmidt, and he was really a very good basketball player.
Yep.
He was known for his defensive abilities, and Nicole was always a really, really good student. So you talk about you're a lifer, but I bet you I've known them maybe 45 years, I mean, I don't know, but a long, long time, it's like come full circle. I taught them as students, and then they became parents, and now I'm going to hand you a diploma in about a month, Brenden talks a lot about community and about family, and he's a lifer, and so what's your perspective about the whole thing like at Juan Diego?
I feel like one of the main parts is like although like my family has gone to Judge and all that, there's also a lot of other families who have like been through all of like the Catholic schools, and it's just been like so great getting to see like people my parents were friends with in high school have also been my friends in high school. So it's just like, that's one thing Juan Diego can provide that I feel like a lot of other schools can't. So that just like closeness.
And we tease a lot about Judge. They tease a lot about us. But, when you live in a state like Utah that, Catholic schools are very, very much in a minority. And so there's a lot of overlap. And like you say, okay, there's the Juan Diego family, but really there's the Catholic school family. And you mix and match all the time because we're just not that big in numbers, and there's not that many schools. And so it's all, for the most part, it's one big happy family, except for when we play them in sports. That's always like the big rivalry, and there's sports that they're really good in, that they beat us, and sports that we're good in, and we beat them. And so it's, what I found by alumni is they often end up being like, they're 27, 28, and like they look around and it's like, well, I might as well be friends with the Juan Diego guy, or I might as well be friends with the Judge guy, because even though we were rivals, we're really not. Like, we're really kind of like in the same camp. And as we look around and get older, we might as well hang out together. And there's been examples where Juan Diego student got married a Judge student and vice versa. That happened, with Mrs. Fuco, Monica Fuco, she married a Judge graduate, and there's been examples of that, so. Well, thank you guys for coming, and I appreciate you. I'm sorry to see you go, but I'm so glad that you guys are lifers, and don't flunk out, okay, between now and May 30th, because I want to give you a diploma, but it's going to be a lot of fun, and make sure you enjoy it, and we really appreciate coming on, and appreciate you being great students for Juan Diego. And so with that, we'll end the first senior review. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Good.